Do you experience life as a challenge or as a joy? In today's podcast, we want to talk about a simple way to improve our lives, to make our desires come true with a simple yet effective concept. We will understand that in everything, there is this underlying principle of life, a lawfulness according to which we can achieve everything we desire if we know the background and act accordingly. It's so easy to make dreams come true. With this simple analogy, we have negative things that happen to us occasionally: failure, lack, illness, suffering, problems, and so on. And we then believe at some point that life is problematic and that we must cope. That's just how it is. But no, life is not meant to be like that. Life is intended as pure joy for us. But how can we experience our life as joy? A first step can be to focus on the positive instead of letting the negative things take over our lives. We can focus on what we have instead of what we don't have. We can see the good in any situation and choose to be happy. The choice is always ours. Now, all of life obeys the spiritual laws of the universe. But most people do not want to know about it. But because of that, of course, these laws are still there and also effective. For example, imagine you were driving a car without knowing the traffic laws in your country. You would have no chance of getting through even a single day without an accident unless you lived in a lonely area. You would not know anything about the traffic rules, and you should stop at red. But you drive as you want, and then accidents happen. But it can't happen because you have a driver's license, have learned the Uniform Vehicle Code, and follow it. Moreover, you can rely on it, at least most of the time, that the other people will follow it, and that's why it works mainly without accidents. Well, most people live without knowledge of these spiritual laws of life, which is what their life looks like. They constantly have accidents, failures, lack, illness, suffering, problems, etc. So this is not how our Creator means life. It is instead meant to experience abundance and happiness. Life is deep, pure joy. It is a gift, but not if we always act against it. For this, we have to wake up, and we need knowledge of the spiritual laws. One of the most important laws is the law of cause and effect, which we experience hundreds of times daily. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The law of cause and effect is the greatest magic wand any possessor has." Emerson believed that understanding this law is the key to controlling our lives and improving our circumstances. By understanding how our actions affect our circumstances, we can make conscious choices and improve our lives. The law states that what we experience, our reality, is an effect and not the cause. That is, we cannot change reality and work on reality. It is a crucial realization. It's like, figuratively speaking, when you're sitting in a movie theater and you don't like a scene in the movie, you can't go to the front of the screen and cut out the set. That doesn't work. The movie keeps running. You would then have to look for the cause in the projector and insert another film. This film is called My Life. This is your life film, in a way. An important step and a new understanding are that we should no longer try to change reality. You can't do that, and you should change the cause. You don't have to worry about reality anymore. That will happen by itself. Because if you put in another film, the screen has no choice. It can't go on as before. The screen then shows the film that is now being displayed by the projector. So that means we only change our being. So if I don't like something about my circumstances, I should become aware of my situation and ask, what am I causing this within my being right now? What do I need to change? I take mental possession of this and experience how it appears differently on the screen in reality because I have changed the film. And for this, I need the laws, the spiritual laws, for example, and the law of success. Many people want more money, more health, and more success. And they say, yes, I don't have this and that, or my life is so turbulent, or I'm in debt, or whatever. But then the statement is, for example, when it comes to debt, nobody falls into debt by chance. That's not possible. You have to have caused it. And if you want to change that, you have to change the cause and not try to change the reality. That's how we learn to think causally and just set the reasons. For success to happen, something has to precede it, because what precedes it, what has to happen before success, ultimately determines what success means. I don't have to worry about success. I only have to set the right cause for the desired success, and then that will happen. A practical example. Take once into consciousness something that would significantly improve your life. That would be pleasant. That is, something that is not present in your life but which you desire. There's a reason it is not currently so. Otherwise, you would not wish for it. The desire is in your being, but how do you set a cause so you want to realize that desire now? We have said life and reality reflect their being. If you go to the bathroom in the morning and don't like what you see in the mirror, you can't scold the mirror. It has no freedom of choice. You have to change your current being in front of the mirror. You don't have to worry about the mirrors, and you don't have to worry about reality. So all you have to do is make sure that what you want to experience in reality becomes part of your being, that is part of your life movie. Okay, if you have done that, you have done something important. Goal clarity. Let's check if you have done it because you have only imagined something. Now imagine this desired end state as fulfilled. I am at the goal, I have reached it, and it has happened. At the moment, it is still an image, and it does nothing at first. But now you know this is how it should look. This is my goal. Here comes the actual creative step. Now you make this imagination part of your being by mentally going into the imagination, into the goal, and experiencing yourself in it, feeling yourself in the destination. You say to yourself, I am in the goal. I have reached it. It has happened. It is accomplished. Wow, I have done it. Great. And now, very important, you feel relief, joy, and gratitude. You feel it with all your senses, as much as you can. Now the lawfulness comes into play again. Your filled gratitude for the fulfillment of your wish, your goal, realizes what you are grateful for, and you can cancel your want with the universe. You remain in actuality. You don't have to think about it all the time, and you don't have to think about it at all. But when you do think about it, it is always in the form that the order will be delivered the next time, the next few days. You carry a profound certainty within them. In other words, they remain in the energy of fulfillment. Our minds cannot realize this. Therefore, we do not even try to understand this rationally. Yet we all know this experience when you have found something in an online store that you have wanted for a long time. At first, nothing happens. Yes, you have to order it. So you choose the size, color, quantity, and other specifications. The product is available from stock. You press the button, the order is accepted, and everything goes fine. But you know, the online retailer has to take action. First, he has to execute the order, get the item from the warehouse, pack it, and send it to the shipping company. All the logistics. But you no longer have anything to do with this process. You have ordered, and the job is done for you. The moment you have taken mental possession of something, it has not yet arrived in reality, but it is on its way to you. Your work is done. It is part of your being, and now it must appear as your reality. And then it does, always, with everyone reliably. Life, the universe, the higher power make no mistakes. Precisely in this way, you possess something reliably, creating goal clarity, an idea of the desired final state. You take control of it mentally by going into it and experiencing yourself already in fulfillment. Now it becomes part of your being, and now you pay with the gold of your faith, feeling that it is, that it has happened. Our conclusion today. Do you want to change something in your life and make a particular desire come true? It is now in your hands to change the cause, and not to try to change the result. These are the steps to attract the desired into your life successfully. Now there is no more doubt. With this, you change everything. If you fail right away, you may have doubts in your subconscious mind that your desire will come true, that you may believe you don't deserve it, that it's too expensive. If it's a material desire and other blocking thoughts, try to get clarity on this, although it may be a longer process. Stay on the ball and patient, and then the universe will give you rich gifts. The cosmic laws always work everywhere, without exception. The universe will always be on your side if you know what you want. Wayne Dyer. If our podcast today inspired you, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss a new episode. We would appreciate it very much. Thank you, and see you soon on our channel.